Good afternoon, David. Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to another video session where we are wrapping up the various programs unfolding the next week and kick off to the next or the coming summer. It's going to be a warm welcome and unfolding a lot of platforms for the viewers or the audience to tune in with WITI, what's going on with the technology, what are the new trends happening, and what are the expertise that the WITI is bringing for all of you. So all we are wrapping up here on unfolding it with David. David, welcome to the WITI wrap-up show, and I would love to understand what we are up to.
Thank you so much, Pranali. Can you believe it's already May 26th, Memorial Day? I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? I mean, where has the year gone? But a lot of great stuff happening. And so what do you, okay, so I think it's been good. I mean, this week in particular, we'll get right down into the plan. Actually, I'm going to put this on the LinkedIn page. Somebody can view while we're watching, but I had a great conversation on Monday, did an interview, and you'll see it come out, I think, in 2 weeks in the WITI strategist with Karen Wackenheim, who's the vice president of sales at Salesforce.
Wow.
Man, just learning so much about her journey. She's becoming part of WITI, and she just, I don't want to spoil the article because I know our team's working real hard on it, so that was good. We have that whole new program for our members and for our corporate partners, so that we can really connect our members and put them in the right roles at companies, get their small businesses working for these companies. We're just creating different partnership opportunities. So that was how I kicked Monday off. That was really great. Tuesday we had the generative AI session, think tank. So that's 5 p.m. every Tuesday. Man, we keep getting people, WITI members, never ceases to amaze me. Just like people coming in from different parts of the world and sharing some of the new findings they made. How they're using this generative AI tools to just do incredible things, search engine optimization, creating blogs, things that can be done with these different graphics programs are pretty incredible. Somebody was showing some new, I think it's called Adobe Firefly, and showing how you can create all these different images just on the fly. So
wow,
exciting. Wednesday we had our monthly equity session with Linda Green McDonald, who's a UC Santa Cruz, Dr. Rick, the equity muse, our own Kathleen Shiverdecker, our VP of growth, was one of the speakers. Just a great conversation. That one we also live stream, so they should see it on the WITI group if they're watching us from this channel. And it's on the WITI LinkedIn or YouTube channel. That was amazing. We also had, of course, the member orientation that happens every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Pacific. So that was good. Fourth week of the month, we don't have too much, but we did have that. Of course, we had Thursday's generative AI session, which was good. And then, followed it up this week with wrapped up the week, not just with our wrap up, with the job search strategy sessions that we have every Friday. And it's been good. We've been seeing people that have been on for a while, finally getting their positions. We've had some people get a second position.
Wow.
So, and then some new people joining. So that's been really good.
It's wonderful. Yeah. So can you elaborate about the interview with Karen that happened? How how the WITI is supporting bringing in partners for bigger employers or organizations, or how this relationship will foster so that everybody gets benefited, and also the audience who are tuning into the WITI podcast to understand what it really means to them. If they resonate, they would like to join. So just elaborate on that.
Sure. So, as you may recall, last Friday I shared we just launched our sales community. So we have, really want to work with our members that are interested in sales, want to leverage, their technology skills to maybe be sales engineers and stuff like that. And then one of the new programs that I'm going to share here on the screen, is for our corporate members, right? So we can create a direct connection between our members and our corporate members. As an example, here's our partner, Avanade. We have their landing page set up, with some information about them, a video, and then our members can just fill out the form, let us know how they're interested in working with Avanade, and we can be a conduit to build that connection for them.
Oh, wow.
Right. So that's exciting. This is some of the newer stuff on WITI. Here's one of our partners, DeVry University, they have, I think, $10 million in scholarships they're giving for women in technology. So we're working with them, making sure their content is really valuable and for our members, and then so they can get trained and then go right into some of the companies after they finish upskilling or getting their degree. So that's been really good. I'll go to the events tab too. And, of course, it always kicks off every Saturday, or I guess that would be the completion of the week on Saturday, right? The yoga nidra meditation. Rich, it's really great just to take, I think it's about 30 to 40 minutes each session, but just really yoga nidra meditation, something that was created by the yogis. And we'll have Rich come on and speak about it in future shows, but it was a practice that was created by the yogis over 1,000 years ago after they get done with yoga to then really go into a meditative state, concentrate on every part of the body so that they're really, kind of paying attention to it, sending energy and blood flow to those different areas. We do have, of course, our 2 generative AI sessions next week and the member orientation, but the first Friday of every month, what I always get very excited about, Pranali, and I know you've attended it too a couple of times, is our Link SV.
This is wonderful. Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody who is in the industry and they are the working professionals should attend this session, because you kind of get an insight about the market, and it's how it's trending, what are the current trends that are happening, where the investments are going in, which fields are getting more traction, women in tech, how they are basically fostering relationships. So it's like a lot that can get unfolded on this session. And then I would request audience, that each one of you should join one of the other sessions to get benefited, about all the information that somebody is researching out, and, putting it in a very simplistic manner that, these are the trends that have been observed, the statistics that gets collected all over the states, and, how things are trending.
Right, because I think one thing we want to do with WITI, right, we want to make sure our members are staying one step ahead. Where's the money being invested? Where are those opportunities? Where's the companies we should work with? So so that's, so it is, and of course it's Memorial Day weekend this week, so it's a shorter week, not as many sessions next week, and then we'll really kick it off the following week that we'll share. Another exciting event that we're participating in on Friday is my friend who's also a WITI member, Human. He's right. So he's been going, he just completed his 5th mural that's been in Israel to support the women in Iran and the Iranian people. And Human is somebody that grew up in the Bay Area. he was born in Iran. This, we're seeing some terrible things happening to young women in Iran. If they're just listening to a Selena Gomez album, they are dancing, they're getting lashes and humiliated. So what Human's been doing is he had met the vice mayor of Jerusalem on a plane, and this was in March. And then the next day he was on a plane to Israel. And, he just completed his 5th mural in Israel. And then on Friday, same time we'll be doing the Link SV event, he will be hanging a mural on one of the downtown skyscrapers in downtown LA.
Mm.
Right. So the princess of Iran, the Iranian princess, will be there to support him, make a speech, and just so we can really help support the people in Iran, really bring an end to anti-Semitism and some of the bad things in the world. So I did want to point that out. Human, he lives up in Menlo Park too. So when we get some events up there, Pranali, I'm sure he'll love to attend and support them.
Yes, yes. I mean,
Work.
this is the beauty that with the WITI events that I have observed. It's not like only the women's who tech or working professionals, but there are like a lot of issues that are getting addressed. I love the Women's Day programs also, that week. They were so wonderful. And, it was like, coming out of your own fears and, listing them down and, put it together. There were also some sessions that I had attended. They were like, more of an ally sessions with the mentors that they join in. And it's not like really a lead agenda, but it's a really a mentorship that the women seek, maybe they want to career out, different journeys, maybe they want to craft some different professions for them. They could be even artists, writers, all of them are coming together. And it was a wonderful session. I think I had attended in few months back. So those are the sessions that we're talking about here, audience, to connect with. And, these are like the platforms to leverage. And, I feel it's, having these platforms and access to it and, getting our journey planned with more focused vision is an essential part, and that can really drive your future. That can also gives you a lot of perspective, that has to be shifted in the timely manner. So those are like really visionary programs that David and his team is putting together for all of us. There are exciting programs that he is designing, which will also be launched in few months. So one of the member I remember has always commented on David is, I don't know where he sleeps, because he's either on the webinars or designing some programs or talking to some partners to bring some valuable guests on the shows. And it's he's very busy man.
Thank you, Pranali. Yeah, look, we've been doing this, for 34 years since we started WITI, right? And now I think with just many of the new tools, the technology, the AI, Zoom, the pandemic, a lot of the stars are aligning. So I get excited. I do everything, right? We do have, I do the live stream every Sunday now with Ian Slade. He just took his Healthcare Project Management Association and is combining it with the WITI Digital Health and Biotech Group. So we've been kind of supporting that. We'll get Ian on here to talk about it too.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to have Ian on this podcast, and his unfolding, how he is doing things, and also with WITI, how he is leveraging those partnerships. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, no, that'd be great, because we have David Box. We'll talk about that next week, because it's a couple weeks away, but David Box is going to be talking about patient engagement and for the digital health space. It's just so much going on in the different areas. And now with AI, it's just affecting so many things. And look, we need to stay on top of it, right? So many people you talk to, oh, AI is going to doom the humans, blah, blah, blah. Listen, we can't will it? Maybe, maybe not. how are we going to use these tools right now to gain a competitive advantage and make life easier for ourselves so we have more time to spend with our family, right? So that's what it's all
Yeah,
about.
that's true. Yeah, everything like the technology is leveraging, our life to be more beautiful, give us more time back to do some more innovations that, the patents cannot do now. Like, we have to evolve from that and embrace this wonderful change that's happening around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Pranali. Great to see you every Friday. I love it.
Me too. And stay tuned, audience. We are bringing in more guests to this show, and that will give us more idea exactly what happens in the webinars. So we would love to share those glimpses with you all. So are we ready for the long weekend, David?
Absolutely. That's my dog barking in the background, if you can hear that. So she's ready to go on a walk, and I'm ready to go on a walk too.
Wonderful. Okay, so signing off, guest. See you next Friday, and hopefully we will have a new guest who will be talking about different sessions with WITI